What's up, everybody? And welcome back to the Reality Kingdom. We put the real in reality or whatever, period. I'm your host, Pharaoh, and today we are joined by the wonderful, wonderful winner of Big Brother Canada 12, this baddie here, Bayleigh Pelham. Bayleigh, how are you doing, queen?
I'm doing so good, King. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. I'm so happy to have you here. You are literally the best, and you're amazing, and you're perfect, and you're wonderful. Your season of Big Brother Canada was the last season of Big Brother Canada, and it ended a year ago, a year and some months ago. I wanted to ask you right off the bat, how does that make you feel? How are you feeling now?
I mean,
Yeah,
I feel like when you come off Big Brother, it takes you like a full year to even digest what happened to you. And now that it has, I'm sad. Like, I'm really sad that there's not another season this year for me to like, I don't know, you want to like see the next group go in and help them after they're done and like watch it from a different lens. Like now I've only like lived it. I can't like watch Big Brother Canada again as someone who's already played.
Yeah.
But I'm hopeful. I'm hopeful that it's not over forever. It's such a good show, like no shade, but like I really love the Canadian version. I love the production of it, and I do think that it would be a disservice if it didn't come back. So I'm sad, but if it's gonna end with someone, I guess I'm glad it ended with me.
No, you're so right. I feel like I agree with, honestly, I'm gonna just say it. Big Brother Canada was better than Big Brother US in so many ways. There were so many, it's complex because I know Big Brother US was sticking to the live feeds and BB Canada tried to do the da. I just feel like if Big Brother Canada, I guess, had the funding, I don't know what the issue was, but if they had the same capacity as Big Brother US, it was clear that they could have done so much more with the show. So I do really agree that it sucks that it doesn't exist anymore. It's for now. For now, is what we'll say.
For now.
But yes, I know everybody kind of wanted your thoughts on that. I wanted your thoughts on that. So that's what I wanted to start it off with for sure. But you talked about also how it takes like a year to decompress and stuff like that. Just in general, how do you feel now that you're not stuck in a house and you've had time?
Man, I'm so happy to like now be back in like kind of regular life. Like, getting back into my routine, feeling like a normal human again. It took me a while to feel normal and to even like just like adjusting it took me a long time to adjust back to normal life. So I'm happy that that's happening, but I do miss it. I find myself missing it. Again, like you don't want to like ever let go of that experience. So like I want to keep reliving it. I stay in touch with each other. A lot of us from our season, we try and like keep it up because we don't want it to like die. So exactly. It's sweet. I miss it. It was the best thing I ever did. Whenever I get recognized and stuff, like I love it. I eat it up. But I am like, I don't know how I would do that again. Like that was crazy.
Yeah. Okay. So let's talk a little bit about this season. First of all, how are you feeling about the season in general? Because there's been mixed reviews. Other than like personally, like if you like it or not, do you feel like this is shaping up to be a good season? Do you like the strategy? Do you like the characters? What are your thoughts?
I do think it will be a good season. I think there's a lot of big personalities in the house. I think that there's a lot of competitive people in the house. So, and like a lot of different like weird people. So I think it is good for that entertainment wise. It won't be boring, but I do see why people like might not like it so much. A lot of people are playing a scared game. We have Rachel that came back. So that also like takes away from the newer players where you don't get to see like the alpha, whatever. Like it's weird when a returning player comes back because you kind of focus on them and like the whole show revolves around them.
Yeah, exactly.
But you know, we have people like Jimmy. We have people like even Keanu, like Ava, like standout people that are so in their own lane that I think that it will shape up to be a good season. So I'm liking it so far. I'd like a little bit more drama.
Yeah, I agree. I like it a lot too. I really do think it's going to end up being a really good season. when you get the full story. I can see like how in the moment the girls are like, girl, this isn't gagging. It's not it's not good. It's boring. And I had moments where like last eviction episode, I was like, wait, low-key, I kind of don't care if Amy goes home. No shade to Amy, love her. But you know, it was like a lull. But I think this is gonna shape up to be good as well. So I'm glad you have optimism. Some of the girls be so negative, you know, like
they want to be haters. But at the beginning, also like you don't know what we're even watching yet. They're not even gelling together yet. We don't really have like solid relationships yet or like yet. So it takes a minute to like really get into it. So I have faith.
Yeah, I agree. Okay. Let's talk about this week in particular, a little bit about this episode, because of course Lauren was the head of household. And how did you feel about her getting head of household, period? Were you excited or you didn't give a fuck?
No, like she's boring. I'm sorry.
What?
She's so boring and she's so sweet, too sweet for this game. Like,
yeah, girl.
I just knew that other people would be running it for her. Watching her navigate it, like even apologizing after putting people up and just like playing this really, really nice game. I'm like, what is you had one chance. You don't know if you're going to be HOH again. Like you got to make it. If you want to make a mark on this game, she did not. She did not.
She did not.
It was a little disappointing, but
it was. It was. She literally nominated the same people that Jimmy nominated last week. And then when she had the chance with the veto, of course, Keanu won the veto this time on his own, not with Casey's help. And then she had the choice to put up a renom. And she's deciding between Ashley and Adrian, like all week. Girl, on the live feeds, it was to the literal last minute. They called her name 3 times to go to the diary room. And she's sitting there bickering and debating. Well, what do I do? And guys, just tell me. Please tell me.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
And it was like that all week from what I was seeing from like the clips of the live feeds. Like she didn't know who to put up. She was debating who the third nominee was going to be forever. And then she's like, I really hope I don't have, like,
girl,
why are you here?
Girl, why are you here? And she's a super fan. And I do think the super fans are disappointing me because from my understanding, we only had 2, maybe 3. Right. We had her, Adrian, who's also a flop, and I believe Vince. So it's like, I'm stuck with Lauren, who's scared of her own shadow, Adrian, who's a flop, who's doing nothing to help his game, and Vince with the mustache. I don't know. I'm just like, I'm just here and I feel bad, but I do feel like this decision that Lauren was struggling to make so bad. First of all, you took forever to make it. And by the end of it, I still feel like she kind of made the wrong decision. Like,
I agree.
If it was me, I would have put up Mickey and Morgan. Like, I would have made a big move. And she's debating over the smallest big move possible. Like, putting up Ashley is not even a big move. She's already been on the block.
Yeah. She got, I don't know, like scared, intimidated by everyone talking to her.
Right.
Like, I don't know. She doesn't know what side she falls on, I feel like. And again, I feel like being a super fan can kind of hinder the way you play the game because you're so scared to like make a mistake or look stupid that you end up making mistakes and looking stupid.
Yeah. Ooh. And that's a great segue into the discussion we have today, because today's topic, we will be talking about bad HOH reigns in Big Brother history. There are a few of them, and we will be getting into a couple of them to kind of just talk, gag, discuss. Of course, Lauren might be one of those. This isn't the worst. This was weak, but it was not one of the worst ever.
It's not the worst.
There's been some bad ones, Queen. So let's get into a few of them. I'll just pull them up. So the first one I actually have from last season of Big Brother 26. Let's watch it, Queen.
I have decided to use the power of veto.
Oh, Lord.
On. This is not a personal decision. This is a full game decision. And with that being said, Leah, I'm going to have to name you as replacement nominee.
Oh, my God. I have to say first, shout out to Leah. Leah was literally just on the podcast yesterday.
I love her.
Love her down. Oh, my God. You like her, too. Girl, what were your thoughts on this, honey?
Listen, Mackenzie, the whole season was like one of those players that had so much potential. And people were making these dumb decisions this whole season, like especially that week, to put up your friend. Like that's your friend.
Right.
And I don't even know, like this wasn't a scared move. This was just like a very dumb move. Like I don't know how she saw this benefiting her in any way. And yeah, with Mackenzie in general, she was just doing really silly things, and she was such a good competitor. And she had, I mean, up until the very end, she just made really silly decisions that like lost her the game. So, but I love you, Mackenzie. But yeah, this was very frustrating to watch, especially because it's Leah, and you're just like, what? Like, she's not even doing anything.
Literally, and I like Mackenzie. I do want to say I do like Mackenzie. I enjoy her as like a character, a personality, yada yada yada. You know, she's a boss. She's a boss queen legend. But this was crazy. And I will say what I noticed with a lot of these when I were looking up the moves, a lot of them were executed by someone who was like a power player, literally convincing someone to do something stupid as fuck. And that's literally what this was. Like Chelsea convinced her to do the literal worst move. You know what kills me? It'd be the worst move for them that they end up doing. How did that happen?
But that's so you look at these moves like really stupid of Mackenzie, but how smart of Chelsea. Like she pulled this off. And I mean, I don't know if it's going to be mentioned, but from my season, there was a very bad HOH reign. It's coming. But it's the same thing. It's like you could look at it as like what an idiot, but also like what a mastermind that other person was to pull this off.
Which is I guess the beauty behind it. Like these moments are usually some of the most memorable moments of their season or just in history of Big Brother, and it's because it's like a strategic, impressive ass play. And honestly, this move, in my opinion, like Chelsea was probably already going to win because she was that girl. But this move like solidified, catapulted her to that win. She needed to take out Leah. And that's what the fuck happened.
Yeah. I remember this week and being like, there's no way she's going to be able to like get Mackenzie to do this. And
literally. And then she did it. It's almost like they're doing the impossible, which is crazy. But yes, this was a very fun one. I really liked this. Well, not fun. It was sad. But
it was sad, but yeah, it's funny. It's funny.
So I have a next one, and you kind of hinted at it from your season of Big Brother Canada 12. Let's watch.
My goal this week is to get some intel from people, build alliances, and let my target worry. Bayleigh has thrown my name around multiple times.
I have decided to use the power of veto on Bayleigh.
My official nominee is Dennis.
Oh, I still get chills. Like I just got goosebumps. Oh Lord.
Oh my God. So you were there, literally. You were literally right there. What was that like? So in the moment, of course, you worried about yourself, but did you immediately know this was dumb as fuck, or was it like, wait a minute?
Oh yeah. Okay. If I wasn't sitting on the block, I would not have been like down for this move. Right. I knew it was going to happen, and I knew that I was going to be saved in order for this to happen. So I can't really be like, no, don't backdoor Dennis, because it means I'm coming off the block. So I knew it was going to happen. I didn't really want it to happen, but I also wasn't going to take the risk of like staying up on that block. But I remember Anthony like kind of looking at me, and he was like, you're going to be good this week, and like gave me like a wink, and he went in the HOH room, and I was like, no, there's no way he's going to get this done. Yeah. And he did. And being in that room in that moment, I know the episode, like it was very awkward even on the episode, but I'm telling you in person, it was 20 times more awkward, more dragged out. There was more silence. Ooh. Like he said his name and no one moved. Dennis didn't breathe. And he just sat there for like, like 5 minutes before he got up and went in that chair.
It
was horrible.
Crazy.
It was horrible.
I kind of have a question, because when I was watching, like to get the clip, I saw like, this was basically, Anthony was like, absolutely not. We're going to save Bayleigh, and then we're going to move forward, and then we're going to do literally same thing as the last clip. Anthony literally masterminded this move to get him to take out Dennis. And I know Dennis was like, I kind of don't know. And I think that's kind of my question. Like, why did he even do all of that? What the fuck was that tea?
So Donna went the week before, and the reason being is like Donna and I were like talking shit about Anthony, wanting him to leave.
That's true.
Spicy was, betraying us, going behind our back, telling Anthony all this stuff. And Dennis was also part of that conversation. Like Donna and Dennis were getting really close. We were playing these little stupid games in the house. Like, who do you think you're going to be closest to after blah, blah, blah. And Donna said Dennis. And I remember that rubbed Anthony the wrong way. And he was like, oh, they're a lot closer than I think. So they must be thinking alike. When he claims that when Donna was leaving, she kind of threw Dennis under the bus.
Right.
I don't think she did. So he had caught wind that Dennis wanted him out. So he was next to go. It was just as simple as that. Yeah.
And then it was a full setup. It was very organized, like compared to Chelsea's, because Chelsea was very much so. I have a great relationship with Mackenzie, so I can do that. And I know, girl, this is crazy because I'm thinking of I have 5 clips. Every single clip, it was a mastermind behind it. It's kind of crazy, but it's literally either someone who you're extremely close to or someone who's literally on the opposite side. And I think like the difference between this one and that one is like Anthony was not even working with Vivek. No, we're sure he should have knew.
I mean, he wasn't working with Vivek, but Vivek really looked up to him, and Vivek it felt like he was working with Anthony. Anthony definitely wasn't working with Vivek. But Anthony also is a very good read of people. And he's very easily manipulated. If we can get a group together to tell Vivek this is the best move, he'll do it. So it wasn't just him. It was Spicy. It was Kayla. It was everyone
they got
telling Vivek that you got to do it. And unfortunately, Vivek was just very weak in that moment. Yeah. Yeah, he did.
I feel like in a way, it wasn't as organized, but in a way, like with Lauren, she kept mentioning how she's scared and all of this. And then when I was watching the feeds that day that she mentioned it, Rachel went up to her and was like, well, girl, a lot of people might be upset. And then Morgan was like, well, girl, and they're just all good players, in my opinion, independently. I don't think they cahooted to I don't think they gathered up to decide to do this, but because so many people were coming to her saying that, she was like, they're all going to nominate me if I do this. Oh no, girl, they wasn't going to nominate your weekend.
Right.
I mean, they wasn't going to nominate her. You know what I mean?
But they made her think, like Mickey, I think played it the best by going up to her and saying like, you could tell that Rachel was really pushing because she just wants Ashley to stay because Ashley's her friend.
Yeah.
Mickey's approach was like, yeah, you could do Ashley, but you could also do Adrian, because he doesn't have a lot of people that would be pissed off. Like, I think that really scared her to think like, if I do put up Ashley, then I have like a whole crew of people that will be unhappy with me. This is what makes you a good Big Brother player, is to see someone's weakness. Lauren's is she's so afraid that people won't like her.
Yep.
Use that to get her to do what you want. And that's exactly what I think Mickey played a really good game this week. She got what she wanted. And I think everyone else kind of like jumped on. Morgan too, I guess.
Shout out to Mickey.
I love her.
Next we have, oh my God.
Oh Lord.
And then it's 2 back-to-back that's damn near the same, but let's see.
Okay.
You, Brett, and you, Scotty. Scotty, you flipped the vote on Swaggy week 1 while wearing a Swaggy t-shirt.
He thought he ate this.
That's about the shadiest thing I've seen all year.
I know.
That being said,
He thought he ate this. This was a split. No, what kills me, the other situations, okay, there's different things going on. Even with Lauren, it was almost split. But there was different things going on, different areas, different relationships, yada yada. This was a split season. This was like week 9, and there have been 9 weeks of you with the same group of people. Sir, what are you thinking? That was crazy.
Fessel. One of the worst players.
Very bad. Very bad.
Very bad.
And it gave jealousy. Like he basically said it. He's like, you're trying to come between me and my man, very Rachel Riley coded, or me and my woman, Haley, and all that yada yada. Did all of that, ruin their games. Him and Haley not even together no more. She got a beautiful husband. Like, sir, you did looking back. You just pissed me off. That's all you did.
He had a very big ego problem where, some people, they get in power and they just want to like you said, like he thought he ate with that. Like he really thought, I'm going to do my big one here and I don't know what he thought was going to happen, but you could tell what kind of person he was by that move.
Right.
And you already knew what kind of player he was. Just like the second he got power, he just kind of flopped.
So the reality is Fessy was a reincarnate of someone else in Big Brother, in a very similar, almost exact situation. Let's watch.
I nominated the both of you.
Oh
James,
my
I think you're dangerous.
This is the same
I'm
person.
not going to be a Big Brother 6 champion. I really believe that. And I nominate you. Understand?
We're watching the same person, y'all.
Win this because people did not.
And then he gagged him and won the veto. It didn't even work this time.
I'm using this to save myself.
The hat to the side. Oh my God, they are the same person.
They're literally the same person. They were both in split seasons. It had already been weeks of the split. Both of them. Well, and that's the thing I forgot to mention, but Fessy was convinced to do Scotty. Of course, he had these ideologies, but JC, who a lot of people don't like, but low-key was actually a good player. He sat up there in the HOH room and he had a great relationship with Fessy, similar to Chelsea and Mackenzie. And he was like, well, no, you got to do Scotty because Scotty's doing whoop. And it worked on his ass. Like, what the fuck? But in this situation, it was someone on the opposite end. It was Maggie, who wasn't even close to Howie. How the fuck did Maggie convince you to do this?
This is like what happens in Big Brother. People go crazy. Like if you don't have a grip and like you don't have a plan before you go in and you're so easily swayed, even someone from the opposite side coming to you and like you then start to think like maybe everyone on my side is like corrupted. Maybe I need to believe this person. Why would someone on the opposite side try and like give me advice? Like you don't think clearly. As a viewer, you're watching it. Even like watching Rachel go up to the HOH room tonight, I'm like, I can see right through this. Like, this is so obvious. But when you're in it, you're probably just like, oh my God, she's such a good player. Like everything she's saying is probably true. So
yeah, it's different to be in person. And I will say it's like it was a recipe for disaster for like these last two we saw, because Scotty and James is such a horrible person. Oh my God, I just remember that. Scotty and James, and I used to like him so much, but ew. But anyways, they both were like literally trying to play both sides in a way. And I guess it was like a recipe for disaster. It's like y'all are trying to play both sides. The person is using it to their advantage to like play in your play. It was a lot, but they're flops.
Flops. You can't play both sides in Big Brother. I'm sorry. Never works out.
You really cannot. You can try your best. You can dabble. Like, and it's crazy that you said that, because the best situations that I've seen execute that was when the floater wins the game, like June or Andy. And it's like, in my opinion, those were the most impressive games ever. You cannot successfully do that in 90% of the seasons. Bitch, caught up. But yes. Okay.
It's true, to be a floater and to be in the middle for that long and then still get the votes to win.
Yep.
That's impressive.
It's impressive. This is my last one though.
Okay.
I think she's the most likely.
This is from the first
person against someone who's not.
Oh my God, yeah.
They know that their fate is sealed. It's basically me being a one-man jury.
5-3. Cheryl, you are now evicted from the Big Brother house.
The very first ever week in this format of Big Brother was a blind side, which is
that was so long ago. Oh my God, I forgot about this season. Yeah,
it was a blind side. I remember because we did our little rewind where we watched the old season and stuff like that, and we watched that one. And we found out like it was a blind side the first week, but also we found out the reason that happened is because the person sitting next to her on the block, Nicole Shaffridge, who got second place that season, she is one of the best players literally ever to step foot in that game. She was the target that week. Everyone hated her. She flipped the entire house against the only power structure in the game and got all the votes and blindsided them. She didn't even have a vote. She ate that up. A queen. The original queen.
That's why when people mess up this way, it highlights another person's power.
It does.
Like, good for her. It's like, is it what comes first? Like, is that person stupid, or was that person just outsmarting?
Exactly.
Someone has to be outsmarted. Yeah.
Yes. Okay, boom. Let's get into some of these questions, because some of the girls.
Okay, boom.
Some of the girls have some questions. Hold on. Not you was gone. Okay. Some people asked you some questions, Bayleigh.
Okay.
They had some thoughts and some prayers and all of that. So let's see some of them. First, we have Sav Majurers. This is like 4 questions. Let's go one at a time.
Okay.
Bayleigh, who are you still close to from your season? That's good.
Okay. I'm not going to say generically everyone, but I'm close with, believe it or not, Anthony. I'm close with Lexus, Kayla, Avery, Donna, Todd.
Period.
I'm close with like Matt as well. Matt was one of the people that I was never close with in the house. And after the game, I love him so much. It's funny because when you're in there, or at least when I was in there, I was so like loyal to my people that I didn't even try to get to know certain people because I didn't want to like them because I needed them to leave. But we're all on good terms. All of us are on good terms, which is crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah, I stay in touch with a lot of people that live in my same city, and then my like day ones as well. Like whoever you saw me close with in the house, I'm still close with them outside.
Very cool. Oh my God. Now, usually I don't pull questions from the chat, but this is actually a really good one and I want to ask as well. Mary Duda asked, do you still talk to Ty?
Not as recent. Okay. But yes, I do. We do. We're friends on social media. We'll reach out to each other here and there, and we're always wishing each other the best. We actually have a really great relationship now, especially after we're both on the show. We were never on bad terms ever, Ty and I. But both of us having that experience on the show, I think brought us closer together. We have like a lot of respect for one another. Yeah. And more so than we ever did. So yeah, I do still talk to Ty, and I always am. I am cheering him on now.
That's wonderful. Y'all, Ty's actually really cool. Not that you wouldn't think it. If you watch the season, you might not think that, but he came on the podcast before. We've chatted with him. He's actually very, a lot more humble, I guess. Maybe he was just in my face.
No, he's a really good person, and he is very smart and very kind. And you don't really get to see that until you like really sit down with him or like try and get to know him. I think on the show, he was highlighted in a different way, and like you can be both.
But shout out to him. I think he's on the Traders Canada. He's gonna be on something soon. Good luck to him. Yes. Bailey, who do you feel is playing the best game? That's a good question. I might need to bring up some of the people.
Okay. My initial thought is Mickey, just because I really like her. I do think she's playing a really good game. I think she's like pretty well situated, but there's also people like Ava, who is very in the middle, and no one's looking at her, and I don't think they're going to look at her for a while. Whereas Mickey, it could be soon if her side doesn't win. So it's like a mix of like, who do I really like biasly, and then who do I think is like staying off people's radars. I also, people are going to disagree with me, but I'm liking Keanu.
Oh my God. Girl, I'm finna log out. What do you mean? Elaborate, please.
I like watching him because
you're the only person.
I know, but he's confident and he's doing what he said he's going to do. He just won 2 vetoes, although Casey, my girl,
he won
one for him. But like, he's been the target and he's taken himself off and he's still in the house. Okay. I don't know. I think it will be a surprise, but I'm just like, from a viewer standpoint, I find him entertaining. I like how like on his own island he is. I like that no one likes him. I like that everyone wants him gone and he's still there. Yeah. That's what I like about him.
He's definitely like a standout. Like if you had to choose, I feel like if someone had to pick like who's going to be on the DVD cover or whatever, you got to put him at this moment because he's been such a main character week after all 3 of these weeks, 3 weeks in a row. Yeah. So
I think that's why I like him. I like main character energy. They don't have to be necessarily liked. I just like that they're in the center.
Yes. Bailey, would you play the Traders? Great question.
I absolutely would. I love Traders, and I did like a little simulation of the Traders on Rob Has a Podcast, and it was so much fun, and it made me like, I'm now really wanting to get on, and like I said, Ty got on, so if we're going in the sequence of events, maybe I'll get on.
And they kind of might be, because I think Kuzi was on the one before that, and then Ty got on, and then I mean, hey, it'll be
and then we'll see, because he was on the season Big Brother right before me. Period. I would definitely do Traders, though. I think it would be very fun.
You would be awesome on.
Do you think I would be a faithful or a traitor?
I think you would be a faithful, and then someone would. I see for you, you would be a faithful, and then someone would gather.
I'd be
you
recruited.
You would be recruited. I believe so. I see that. Which would be fun. Let's make that happen. Who's watching? But Bayleigh, if presented with the opportunity, would you play a BBUS versus Canada crossover?
Hell yeah! Oh my god, yeah! I want that US money, honey. But I just would.
Because what'd you get? $100? What was that? And a couch? What was
basically. Not a couch.
No, but it was like some y'all have the cute little. What is it called? What is that locate? You know, you won. What was the? What'd you get? Or don't tell
What?
your business, but like, what's the?
No, we won. Our prize is $100K. I got a little bit extra because there were a lot of sponsors on my season.
Got you.
And so, you know, the $10,000 shopping spree, whatever.
Oh,
that's,
yeah, all of that.
That's
all
money. It's just money.
Mm-hmm.
So, and then I got a car and I got a trip. So, like, you know, it's still not $750,000. So I would, like, that's life-changing money. This is like, oh, you know, I had a good year. Yeah. So I would definitely play, not even for that, but just to be in that kind of level of competition. Yeah, I would love it.
So real. Next we have shout out to Theodore. Oh, love Theodore down. Theodore is always so supportive of the Canadians because Theodore is Canadian. Hi Pharaoh and Bayleigh. Hi Bayleigh. Hi. I loved you on Big Brother Canada 12! Exclamation point. You made us Canadians super proud. Question. You proved that being vocal and getting into arguments can still win you the game. Should the BB27 Houseguests be more argumentative and less afraid? What a
power. I think they should be less afraid for sure. I don't know if being argumentative is the way to go. Like, I don't think that's a strategy that I would recommend. I just am that way. So like it just so happened, like you were saying, 90% of the time a player like me does not win the game. A player that is like as outspoken and the way that I was usually doesn't get all the way to the end and win. So I'm very happy that happened for me, and like I do think it worked in my favor for the season that I was in. But you get a target put on your back immediately, which is also what happened to me. And the more you stand out, the more you're easily picked to evict. But I do agree that the house guests this season need to stop playing so scared and start showing who they are a little bit more. Like, I love Will for that reason. Yeah. I mean, he's talking a lot of what he would do. I would love to see him get into power and like do those things. But yeah, like, Lauren, what are you doing? Like, people are boring and it's time to shake things up. And like, people need to not be so afraid of like, this move might cost me the game. It might win you the game. Just like do what you feel that you should do. Yeah.
You're so real. But no, honestly, I think I girl, y'all didn't ask me and I have never played, but I will say what I've noticed is that people who can be successful playing the way that you played are people who are being true to themselves. Like, you were being Bayleigh. You weren't being anybody else. You were being Bayleigh, and so it worked for you. Rachel Riley won in the same manner. She was being herself. Josh, when he won in that manner, he was being himself. It's like, I just think the best like advice in regards to this is like, be who you are. If you are the type of person who gets in argue or who gets combative sometimes, then I feel like it's something that you know how to deal with because you've done it throughout your life. You're not trying to be something else. So yeah, and then don't be afraid to be who you are. That's
like, don't be apologetic for what you're gonna do. If you are shy and timid, be shy and timid and don't, explain yourself. If you are loud and argumentative, be that, and don't go back on it and be like, oh, sorry. Like, just stand 10 toes down. Confidence wins you the game. If you know who you are and you stand behind every decision, even if it's a stupid decision, your confidence will scare people. So
that's very true. And even Lauren, like this week with her situation, she it was weird because it was obvious Lauren wanted to renominate Ashley. And that's the thing. At the end of the day, she was still being herself, even with renominating Ashley, because this was still a safe thing. Everything about this was safe, including putting up Ashley. If she would have just stood 10 toes down on being who Lauren is. She's the type of person who I'm going to nom the safe noms. If I have to renominate someone, I'm going to nom Ashley. Just be that. Be Lauren. Be who you were one. This whole time she's like, please tell me what to do. Tell me what to do. What should I do? Ha.
Exactly. And now that's what's going to get her target. If she would have just been like, no, this is what I'm going to do. This is maybe that's what you would do, but I'm going to do it this way. No, she was like, should I? Was that a mistake? I'm so sorry I put you up. Like now people are going to want to come for you because you didn't. It seemed like you didn't even want to do what you did.
Yeah, people are like, they don't want her in jury anymore. Mickey was like, honestly, I kind of want to nominate her now. At first, I wasn't going to nominate her, but I kind of do want to nominate her now because she ain't even thinking for herself. And it's like, this girl.
That's how I felt about certain people on my season too, where like,
ooh, name. But no, you don't have to.
A couple people I was working with would not make a decision, or they keep trying to like people please, and I'm like, I don't know if I should be. It's too late now.
Right.
I'm 10 weeks in, like it's too late now, but like, literally. What are you doing? Yeah.
Literally. Child, spill that tea. Next, we have boom. Shout out to Oscar for both of you. Is there any house guests this season that you can see playing the BB Canada, like a BB Canada house guest?
Oh, like who they could remind me of?
Maybe who they could remind you of, or maybe just could you see them in a Big Brother Canada season? I have one off the bat that I'll say.
Okay, go.
I'll say Ashley. Ashley to me feels, if anyone feels a little Big Brother Canada, because she's Big Brother Canadian players, in my opinion, are very true, very very dynamic compared to some of the BBUS players. And I feel like Ashley is someone who I could definitely see in a BB Canada house being very dynamic, very outspoken, just being herself. She just has that energy to me, but that's my answer.
I can see that. Like if I'm looking at someone that reminds me of someone, like I think Rachel is reminding me a lot of Spicy V in her moves, the way that she's kind of like approaching the house. And you know, trying to stir up stuff. Like she's very emotionally charged, and I love that. And that reminds me a lot of how Spicy played, especially as a returnee. In terms of like who can I see playing Big Brother Canada, honestly, maybe someone like Keanu. Like
I see that too.
He's nice, but he's also kind of like, oh, and Kelly. Oh Lord.
Oh yes. You wouldn't have liked to play with Kelly? Wouldn't you have loved
No,
I
wouldn't. No. I also like she doesn't know the game.
Yeah,
so in that way, it reminds me a lot of BB Cam players because a lot of people have been on Big Brother and they didn't know what the game was.
Really?
And they're just kind of like, I'll go on the block, sure. Like,
oh yeah, that does happen. That does happen. Usually Big Brother Canada has a lot more fans than US. Like I said, there was only like 2 fans this season. In Canada, I think it's like half the house. And
usually there is. Like season 11, there was like half the house hadn't even like watched the show before. And that's why 15 people walked out. Yeah. They quit the damn show because they didn't know what the hell they were doing. Yeah.
That's crazy. Okay. Next we have Survivor Spaces. Shout out to Survivor Spaces. I'm not understanding why so many people are ignoring the advice from a winner, Rachel, on this season. Ooh, clock it. Bayleigh. Spelled the name wrong, but it's okay. Can you speak on what it's like playing with vets? And what do you believe is the best strategy as a newbie playing with vets? This is an amazing question.
This is a great question because, again, watching, one of those things where watching is so much different than when you're in there.
Yeah.
I believe that everyone in that house right now knows or wants Rachel out. Obviously, they don't want a vet there, but at the same time, this person's been through it before and no one else has. So you rely on them a lot and you want to know what's going to happen. You want to know how to navigate the game. You feel safe around those people. And you also don't want to be on that person's like enemy list. So like for me, as soon as Spicy and Anthony walked in, I just knew I didn't want them to hate me. And then slowly I figured out that not only do I want to be like both of their number one newbie, but I also want them to feel super safe with me. And I think, that would be the best strategy. Like as a newbie, it's just making the vet feel super safe around you and making them feel like, oh, you make me feel super safe, because then
Yeah.
you'll never be a target for them.
Yeah.
But it's one of those things, like, Rachel's going to go far because no one's going to want to get her out, because people are going to want to know how to navigate this game. And she's the only person in there that knows how to do it. So
Yeah, that's very, very real. And it's rare when well, maybe not rare because it does happen, but you beat a vet literally at the end of the game. So you know how to do it. Take advice. This is the best. It's the best person to take advice from.
yeah, my advice: take them all the way to the end and then blindside them. That's all. Take all the votes.
Who was in final 3 with you? That man,
Lexus.
You was going to cut that man real quick. Yeah. Dang. He just didn't even know. All right, moving forward. Shout out to Lee from TRK.
Lee. Wish you were here.
Oh, yes. If you had to pick players for a BB Can versus BBUS season, which BB Can players would you suggest? And then a banging question. I know that's right, Queen.
Damn. Oh my gosh.
Ooh.
Okay.
Do like 4 boys, 4 girls if you can.
Okay. For boys, Kevin Jacobs.
Amen.
He's one
Easily.
I'd put Anthony in there again.
Okay, boom.
Maybe Dane, who won season 7. Oh my god.
Get a little hard after them 3. For my
Oh fuck. Okay.
But no, this is good.
And then there's people that like I really love, and then there's people that I think okay. I'm gonna go with John Party from season 2.
Really? I didn't explain John Party.
Okay. I just think he's such a well-rounded player.
Okay.
He is so lovable. I think it would be because like Kevin's the villain, Anthony's a villain, like Dane is a comp beast, John is like that golden retriever, like everyone loves him, but look at the like at the end he cut his best friend in order to win the game. So I think he's really smart, and I think he's really lovable, and I would just like to see like where he would fit in a cast like that. But I was deciding between him and Daniel C, because he's such a good social player that I would love to see a social player in there too.
Shout out to Daniel C as well, y'all. He is so sweet. I'm in love with that man.
I know, me too.
Okay,
for girls.
Yes, for girls.
Oh fuck. Okay. Aika.
Of course.
Duh. For chaos reasons, I think I'd like to see Summer back in there.
Ooh, I love that one.
Kuzi.
Love that one. You're eating.
Oh,
you're eating.
Donna.
Oh,
Get my girl. Get my girl back in there. She did not have a fair
Was Donna a
shake at it.
fan of BB?
Yeah, I think she was. Yeah. Yeah.
Cool. I always wondered that. I was like, is she a fan?
I think so. Yeah, I know she was. I think she was, if I'm not mistaken. But she still watches. Yeah. No, she's all about reality TV.
All of it. Oh, love that.
Okay. What are your picks though? Quick.
My picks. Okay, for the boys, same as you, except for the 4th one, I would probably do Tashawn, the BB9 winner. And then I was so in love with that man. Like, no, it was crazy. I was like, let me DM him. Let me see if he's single. Because, he let me shut up. And then for the girls, I would do Aika was a good one. Aika, I personally would love to see Netta. Love Netta.
Yes.
Aika, Netta.
I know.
I remember me and Lee actually did this, and we said you. Of course, we said you. It just makes sense. To me, it makes sense to do winners, especially because a lot of the women I want to see back haven't won Big Brother Canada. Netta didn't win. Aika didn't win. Right. You would be a great one. And then the 4th one, I think I would want to see Kuzi. Kuzi is someone who she was so dominant, but she went home early for like a dominant Big Brother player. Like she got like 6th or 7th. Like
so I'm saying the cast was not her cast. Had she been in another house, I think she would have made it a lot farther, but she was with a bunch of people that were Yeah.
It was very sporadic. Someone said Paris. I would love to see Paris again. I will.
Okay,
I will.
I never watched her seasons.
Oh, me neither.
Why...
Twins, but I've heard a lot about her and I like her.
I've heard a lot about her, and a lot of people, like, when I won, they were like trying to compare, and like, I guess, I feel like she might be similar or something. Like, I feel like I would like her, and I saw, I know about her game, so yes, I would say her. But I still want to.
I think we need to watch BB26. I think we're playing in their face. I heard it was a really good one. I heard
it's one of the better. Yeah.
Yeah. Damn.
I gotta go
sorry.
back and watch it.
Last question. Last question. It's from Jim. Shout out to Jim. All right. Period. Clearly, they did some weird. Clearly, they did some weird casting this season. I think we could pluck out Riley and Catherine and disturb nothing in the current social mix. But let's add 2 more former house guests to join Rachel. Bayleigh, who would you cast? Okay, so 2. They probably should have did 4. Honestly, fuck it. We should do 4. Like, Rachel is one of the girls. You have to add 1 extra girl and then two guys. Who would you pick?
Okay. Another girl. I'm trying to think. Like, I think she's too big for it now, but Taylor Hale, I would love to see her come back in there.
Yes.
Boys. Okay. Also, like, he probably wouldn't even be able to survive in the house, but Dick Donato.
Ooh, what? What is up with you and your hot takes, Keanu, Dick Donato? What's this tea? Do you? Okay.
I was obsessed with that season. That's like the season that got me into Big Brother. And he is so chaotic. He won. And he was the biggest villain like ever. He was so mean. But like, how did he? I don't know. I would just love to see him stirred up in there. Like, he is one of those people that doesn't play afraid. Like, he just like crosses all the boundaries. And I just like, I just want to see the drama.
What's your sign?
I'm a Libra.
Okay, that's why we're twins. I'm also a Libra. I used to actually love Dick Donato. I don't love him no more because he got me blocked for no fucking reason. That weird. But I used to actually love him. But even though he was weird, it was because when I was introduced to him, I was too young to understand how weird and problematic and all the stuff he did. So at that time, I actually was like, I kind of like him and support him, yada yada yada. Now I'm old and he's weird to me now, and it's like, ew, don't like that.
Yes,
but
he is weird.
No,
he's problematic. Like, I'm saying, in his time, what he was at that time was very iconic in his own like dark way. Now, like, he's probably canceled from like the BB world, but I just would love to see that stir up. Another guy.
Yeah, one more.
Paul.
Yes, I would say the same thing.
He's so good.
He's so good. I would also say Paul as well. Immediately I would say Paul. I feel like what they did with Rachel is they got someone before this new era, and in my mind I would feel like I would want to keep it. In my mind, it's like anyone before BB23 who was like a very intense power player is who I'm thinking. So I would definitely do, of course, Rachel and Paul, and then if I had to do 2 more, I would probably do Vanessa.
Oh,
girl, she's so chaotic. So chaotic. And then if I had to do 1 more guy, I wouldn't. But if I had who fits? Like, it has to be like you a boss. I guess it could be a winner as well, because I would do Derek. Because bitch, prove it. You know what I mean? Like, very much so, prove it. Rachel won, she's back. You won. But I also feel like, I don't think, maybe not Derek. Because another reason I feel like Rachel came back, she talked about in her preseason interview, she said, I want to prove to other people that I am a good player. And I like that. I think I would say Josh Martinez.
Oh, shit.
For the same reason as Rachel. It's like, people shit on your win. They think you're a shitty winner. So prove that you're not a shitty winner. like Rachel. So yeah, I feel like they would make sense. So that's who I would do.
Okay, those are good picks.
Thank you. Yes,
like
yes.
But
boom. That was it for the questions. And we have one more segment tonight. I want to play a little game.
Okay.
Yes, guys. We're playing a game today. This game I wanted to call it You're a Winner. Very much so Oprah. Like, you get a car, you get a car, you get a car. But I think I should call it You're Not a Winner, because what we're going to do is you're
a loser.
And it's in a celebration of the fact that you have won this show before, so you know how to spot a winner from a mile away. What's going to happen is you and I are going to go back and forth, and we're going to be eliminating people from contention of being a winner of this season. And once we're done, we will have one person left on the screen, and that is going to be who we decided is going to be the winner of the season.
Okay, fun. Okay.
Very much so that.
So who goes first?
I feel like you should go first.
Okay. Oh, okay. Okay.
Okay, a lot of
Keanu, you're not a winner.
Keanu, you're not a winner, baby.
I'm sorry.
And that's true. Well, I guess you know what's fun about this?
We don't know.
We could go back and rewind and be like, damn.
If you played this game on the week 3 of my season, you would have picked me first.
Oh, you're right, because we were dragging low key.
It's okay.
And honestly, that's the beauty behind Big Brother. Literally, you never know, baby.
You don't know. The underdogs come back. The person that you least expect to win sometimes wins. So this is just based on so far.
How we feeling? Week 3. Riley, you're not a winner. And that's it. I was gonna say something shady, but I'll leave it at that.
Okay. Kelly, you're not a winner.
Ooh.
I don't think so. But then something's telling me, like, imagine she ends up winning. And she's like, I volunteered on the block every single week and I still won. That'd be crazy.
That would be a crazy situation. And we've seen, like, with Taylor Hell, it was like, girl, wrap it up. And then she never had to, she wrapped up that win. Very much so.
Well, had she not been on the block so many times and targeted so many times, she might not have won because of the arc, the winning arc. Yeah. Yeah.
Very interesting. Okay. Ooh, it's kind of getting a little cute already. Catherine.
I knew you were going to say
you're not a winner, baby. Go ahead, go home with your man, I guess.
Oh my God. With your man. No, I can't.
Girl, why was this man early on the feeds? She was like, the diary room, they were like, Catherine, please, da 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 da. And she was like, what did they say? And he was like, they said, please sit on my lap. Oh, he's getting real spicy in that house. Now, this is what I will say. If he would have said that to me, I would have been like, ooh. Like, I will say, not him specifically, not him, but if a man would have said that to me, I would have been like, ooh, oh my God. Now that we're talking about men, real quick segue. I have to say it.
Yeah.
If I was in this house, because I applied. If I would have got put in this house, I would have been stuck with they gave me dust with these men.
I was gonna say, who's your man? Who's your man of the season?
It was Adrian. It was Adrian.
Okay.
Adrian is like boy next door to me. Like, I grew up around a community where he could have literally been my neighbor. However, he quickly pissed me off. It was like, it was like the gameplay. I will say, if I was in the house and I didn't hear some of the conversations he were having, and I only like just gazed at him, I still think he would be my man, and everybody would be mad at me because I would be making sure he's saying this week, like, he would not be on the block. It would have been Ashley or something. It would have been somebody. Honestly, if it was me, it would have been Zach. I would have fucked some shit up, please. But no, but no, Adrian in the house, I think I would have been crushing on him like Morgan crushing on Zach, girl. He would have been like, leave me alone. I would have been like, I can't.
Oh my God, I love that for you. Yeah, but not a great cast for you. I'm glad it's not your season. Next year.
Not. Okay.
Oh my God, I can't wait to see you on there. Okay.
Thanks.
On that note, I'm gonna say, Adrian, you're not. Get on out here so you can get your exit interview in, and
Yeah, and go home. Thank you. Girls getting a little hard. But you know what? Because of this HOH week, Lauren, baby.
Yeah, get out of here.
Not a winner.
No. Okay.
It was only 10 people.
There's people that I don't want to win that like really irk me, but I'm gonna go And I like this person, but I don't think he's gonna win. I'm gonna go Will. You're not a winner.
Yeah, he's been acting.
It's only a matter of time.
He's been acting too defeated. It's a lot of Big Brother is delusion. You know, you have to pretend. You have to think you're doing good. Like there were times, I don't think Taylor was delusional, but there were times where Taylor was like damn near just pretending she wasn't on the block. Like she was on the block and she was walking around and talking as if she was. But it's a part of the confidence. You said it earlier. Like you have to be confident. Like if you're on the block and you're acting like you're not going to go home, there's a mental thing where people are going to be like, well, I have to evict Will because he's not doing anything.
Yes, and I thought
like you're in the game.
Like Will being like this is so unfair. Blah blah blah. The more you complain, the more people are gonna be like, let's just get him out then.
Literally,
you gotta pretend that you're cool. It already happened, so you're already up there. Yeah.
Yep. And you know, this is actually a big gap between this person and the other people on this screen. No shade, Ashley. Love you, girl. You know.
Thank you. Yeah. No. I can't have her win. I'm so sorry if you like her.
Oh my god, you don't fuck with her. You know she's a little interesting. You wouldn't like her if you were in the house with her.
I don't know. I don't like her in the diary room. So as a viewer, I don't like her. But in the house, maybe I would know. I don't know. I don't think.
What about her diary rooms? It's not. Are you? What is it?
I just think she's like really fake in there. Like I just think that she's just like performative or something. I don't even know if it's like the US versus Canada. Like they were not making us say things in the DR.
Girl, it was very much so say this and then she has to say it.
Yes. So it's not like maybe her fault. But she just rubs me the wrong way. Like even the shower gate thing, like I'm not even mad that she was up there for 2 hours, but the way she was like handling it afterwards, she's just weird to me. I'm sorry.
Honestly, I get it. I have grown. I had a very big spasm on Twitter where I literally was dragging her because she had pissed me off, and then I was like, "Let me calm down. I need to stop going off on this lady." But I think over time she kind of like growing me like a wart, like in a bad way, like in a way of like you're still here. So
I was like going into this episode tonight being like, okay, like try and be like fair. And now I'm, I don't dislike her as much. So I think it's just my own thing. But yeah, I don't think she's gonna win.
Yeah.
I don't think she's gonna
win. This is your turn. I just brought
Okay. Jimmy.
Oh, not my man.
I know.
Yeah.
I really like him. I think he's really funny, but like when he gets into power, he's doing way too much. He's doing way too much and saying way too much. I just don't think it's not gonna end well. He's too much of a big player, big personality. They might try and take him out. But I wouldn't be mad if he made it far. I wouldn't be mad.
Oh my god. This one is going to be a very, very, very controversial one. I don't know if I'm going to even say it. I'm gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it right now. This one is still very controversial. Love you, Libra Queen, but Rachel, not a winner.
Yeah, no, she can't win. She can't win.
I had a more controversial one than that. It's coming up.
What? I'm scared. Okay,
should be.
I know who you're gonna say. Okay, I'm going to say Morgan, you're not a winner.
Yeah, that makes sense. How you feel about Morgan? I like her.
I like her. I don't know what's going on with the whole Zach situation. It's really thrown me for a loop. Like she's really not getting it. And so that's like worrying me a bit about like, is she okay? But I do like her. I think I would be cool with her in the house. I think I'd work with her in the house. But yeah. I don't think she's gonna win.
You should go next again because
why? Stop it! Say her name.
You should go next again because I want you to choose. I want you to be the last one to choose the winner. I do. So let's go for it. Oh, this is gonna be a very unfortunate result.
I'm like, are these our final four? This is crazy. Okay.
This could be the final four.
Ava.
Yeah.
She's gonna get taken out towards the end. She like won't win a comp or something.
I agree.
You're gonna say it?
My heart won't even allow me to say this. Actually,
Go ahead.
I'm not going to do it. Actually,
Yeah.
I'm not going to do it. I don't have to do it, so I won't. Zach, you're not a winner. You got to stand up a little more.
Oh yeah.
Now y'all know who I wanted to say.
Okay. Mickey, you're not a winner.
Don't gargle like that. That's what you was gonna tell Anthony if you want to final HOA. That's it.
Listen, I want her to win, but I don't think she's gonna win.
You're so real. I don't think I would love for her to win.
I would love for her to win, but it's feeling like,
is this our winner though? Look at the screen. This is what we decided on. Wait a minute. The girls is finna record this and be like, what the fuck is they talking? But y'all have to put stand aside. Mickey done got caught up about her power. Everybody know it's a lot going on with the queen. But damn.
if it's Vince and Mickey in the final two, the jury will decide. I wouldn't be mad about that final two.
Me neither.
I guess Vince is our winner. Go Vince.
I guess, girl. I guess since we're looking at him, what do you think about his game?
I'm looking at him now and I'm thinking that looks like a BB Can player to me. Look at that outfit. That is so
girl. He is straight from Saratoga. Where them people was from?
Manitoba?
No. What's that? Kiefer. Where's Kiefer from? No, not him.
Oh.
Johnny. What is he? There's a location and they always win all the fan favorite awards.
Newfoundland.
He's very Newfoundland.
Yeah.
He's very Newfie.
Very. Yeah.
Why does he always wear this damn beanie in California?
He's probably balding. He might be balding.
He literally has a full head of hair, girl.
What?
Girl, it's gorgeous. Well, not gorgeous, but it's a full head. It's even worse. Like, at least be balding. You have hair. Take the beanie off. I hate a beanie. I don't know. Oh, but game. How do you feel about his game? Do you feel like he could actually win the game?
I do.
Okay.
I do. I think that he's not making any crazy bad decisions right now. I think that he's being very smart with who he's aligning himself with. He's aligning himself with people that are being targeted so that he'll be protected. Like, you know, he's going to have Keanu, and Keanu will always be a target. He has Kelly, who will probably be, nominated before him. So,
yeah. He has multiple final threes. He has a final three with Zach and Morgan, a final three with Zach and Lauren.
Very well aligned. Yeah. No one hates
Jimmy.
him.
Yeah.
Except Rachel doesn't like him, I don't think.
Rachel doesn't like him. Some of the girls are feeling iffy, but it's and then now he's in this fake alliance with her.
Right.
I do think the chat, y'all gonna be mad. I do think he could be a good contention for the winner. Wow. I will say though, if this was you are a winner, do you think you would have just do you think we would have chose him if you could have just chose the winner? Who would you have chose? Well, potentially.
If we were playing like you're a winner and you just pick one person from right now that you think would win the game.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Like, again, I would have wanted to say Mickey, but I still don't see her winning because it's almost too good of a pick. Maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe. I feel like I would either say like him or like I don't know. He's definitely like top three. He's definitely top three.
It's hard. I think our top 4 or 5 people were Mickey, Zach, Ava, Vince, Morgan. To me, I just have them in a conglomerate of potential to win. The reason I think Morgan for me could win is because I think she could win the in-game comps like Barry McKenzie.
Yeah.
Like, she hasn't won any yet, but her stature makes me feel like she has a similar stature to people who win a lot of comps.
Yes.
So I'm like, you could definitely win some in-game comps.
If Zach could leave a little bit earlier, I think that maybe she would have a better arc to her game.
100%. Zach needs to leave or she's lose. Like the truth is Zach has a good chance to win as well. Something about him doesn't. Okay. There's an archetype of player like Zach. You could say Tyler. You could say Matt from Big Brother 25. You could say Drew. And what we analyzed with Drew's BB5 game when we were going through the live feeds, when we were watching his season, he played differently than Tyler and Zach and Matt. He had an active intention to manipulate and strategize in a different way. What I noticed with players like Matt and Zach and Tyler, who have all lost, well, Zach hasn't lost, who've both lost. And even Enzo is kind of that too. He's just like chill and neutral and social. They all lose in a similar. And Cody lost his first time. I'm sorry, I can't get myself off. But they all lose because they don't have a strategic intention within their game, and it results to them being looked at like kind of like Lauren, like
Yeah, I agree. I think Zach's playing a game where he's just like trying to be cool with everyone. Everyone's going to like him. He's, in the middle with the boys, but he's not like a leader, and he's not going to be doing any moves on his own. He requires a team. Yeah.
And I think that might, because when I'm thinking about who's in the jury, is a bad bitch like Mickey going to vote for someone who never really made a move?
No.
Like Jimmy isn't going to vote for someone like that. Rachel isn't going to vote for someone. Now he got Morgan and Ashley Snowed. I think they low key is giving crush, but it also depends who he's sitting next to. But I'm like,
I would also love to see Ava win this game. Someone like Ava winning this game. Like, it never happens. So I would really love to see it. And like, when you're talking about the jury, I think she would get a lot of jury votes.
Yep. I do agree that Ava could win this game, which is why she was one of our last people.
But I did see her trying to work out, and I was like, oh no.
Now that's what's gonna fuck her up, them comps, because they're so important at the end to win something, win a veto, win one HOA, win something. Because if you just lose and lose and lose, you eventually just get lost the fuck out of it, And then people are gonna know she's liked. It's by the end of the game, everyone kind of knows everyone's story in a way. They're kind of like, well, this is the person who's liked by everyone. This is the person who did this. This is the person who did that. So it's like, girl. One last segment for you. A quick one.
Yeah.
What we do, where the fuck is it? Hold on. What we do is we have our people, our guests, rank all the players.
Oh, so I love this game.
I'm going to make you do that. This isn't right. This is right. I'm going to make you do that. Now let me move all these people down. This was last second ranking. We had Jessica Milagros on last time. She did her.
I'm crying.
And she ate it up real quick. Now these are the categories. At the top we have mother. You know what that is? A mother. Yes. We have camp. It's like, girl, we love you. You go, girl. You're camp. You're iconic. You're different. You're unique. You're really good. Mid is mid. Child is like, you falling down. You might be at the bottom soon, queen. Kaya Asylum is... Do you know what Kaya Asylum is?
No.
Kaya Asylum is... It's hard to explain. Basically, I don't know who you are. You are irrelevant. You mean nothing to the season. You're giving us... Yes, girl, give us nothing. That's Kaya Asylum.
Yes, girl, give us nothing. Okay, got it.
Chop is Chop. All right. You ready?
Okay. Yeah.
Let's go with Kelly. How do you feel about Kelly?
Camp, I guess.
Oh my God. It kind of is, huh?
Yeah, no,
it's kind of camp.
But she's also camp and Kaya Asylum, maybe. Like
at the same time, huh? Either or. You're so smart. Catherine.
Kaya Asylum.
Who the fuck is that? And that's no shade.
I really thought I was gonna like her the most in her bios. I was like, we love a feminist, and I'm like, what?
That's what Leah said. Leah was like,
I know. Yeah, she reminded me of Leah, and she's underwhelming.
Let's do Mickey.
Mother.
Yeah,
she's going mother for me.
Keanu, not your fave.
Mid.
Okay. Oh, this is fun. How do you feel about Will?
Will mid.
Mid?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Last week I would have put him like somewhere near the bottom, but he's starting to have some sort of opinion here.
That's real. Okay. Jimmy.
Mother.
I know that's right. I know that's right.
Daddy. Yeah, I'm gonna put him up there.
Okay, Morgan.
I'm gonna go mother this week.
Okay.
Is that crazy? Is that crazy?
I think some of the girls in the chat are gonna be like, "Why is she up there?" But why is she up there?
Because I think that she can. Like, I think that she is. I think that she is very distracted right now. And I think it's taking away from her motherness, but she's still deep down mother. I see that. I think it's good. I think she's gonna shine through. I'm having hope.
I hope.
Some hope. I'm having some hope. Yeah.
Okay. Next we have Ava.
Camp.
Yes, the definition of camp.
She's the definition. I love her.
I'm gonna have to put her above Cat.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, because Cat.
I know.
Next we have Lauren.
Child.
Right? Isn't she just that? She's just child. Anyways, Adrian. Talk about Adrian.
I'm gonna go for Chop. I'm sorry,
girl. Yes. Get up out of here.
I feel so bad because I feel like he really wanted this, and it anyway.
He better win a blockbuster. Good luck. Zach. Zaddy Zach.
Mid for me. Mid.
Yeah, real.
What, do you feel the same?
Yeah, he would be mid for me as well. I agree. I agree with your list so far. Minus Keanu. even Kelly could be camp. I kind of get that. Keanu would have been in Child.
Yeah, I can see that.
But no, mid is cute as well.
Tuvino.
Ashley, how you feeling?
Child. Sorry.
Yeah, girl.
I'm sorry.
Damn.
I
Sorry.
know.
Yeah.
I'm mean, but I can't.
It's real though. You gotta be real. We put the real in reality.
Like, she's not mother, that's for sure.
Somebody clip that. Next we have Riley.
Oh, Kaya Asylum, I guess right now. I don't even know if he's in this game. Yeah.
Who are you?
I feel though he's kind of like a Todd from my season. Like,
and who
he's
was
just
that?
not coming.
Sorry, that's your friend.
Okay, you're right. But he's funny. Like, I'm seeing little clips. I'm like, you're funny, but like he's not doing anything for me. Yeah.
Give us nothing, King. Vince. Yo, winner pick, girl. Let me not put that on you.
That's my boo. Okay. Well, I mean, I'm gonna go mid. I can't. He's not mother, right? Yeah,
he's not mother.
He's
Not with that. Let me stop. Let me not play with him. Last and most.
Oh,
my God, what should I have to do? I don't know. I never thought about that. I'm gonna keep it alone. I was gonna say, should I have you rate Amy and Zay, but I don't know if you give a fuck.
No, they're both on Chop.
Okay, boom. Let's not do it. Rachel.
Rachel's going mother. Yeah. Yes. She's just, love her or hate her, she's iconic.
She's iconic. She always
just is. Yep.
Crazy. A Libra has no choice but to be iconic. Rachel is a Libra. Jimmy is a Libra. What does that mean? Last season.
Wow.
Tucker and Quinn, Libra.
Stop.
We give it every time, Queen. Which is why
I love that.
Yes. Now, Libras do not usually win because we act like that. Rachel,
we act
Jimmy,
insane.
Tucker, Quinn, you.
This is true.
Very similar.
This is what I mean. I got lucky.
Luck is involved.
I got lucky with like people assumed that I wasn't very liked. You know, the person I sat next to assumed that I wasn't very liked by the jury. Yeah. Sometimes there is a lot of luck involved in it. You got to get the right cast.
Yep. It's about the cast. The cast has to fit you well. There's different circumstances, stuff like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's hard for a Libra.
It's hard for a Libra out here, but we're fighting the good fight. Look at them. They're all at the top.
Yeah. And you like this ranking? This feels like you. This is Bayleigh, y'all.
Yeah. This definitely checks out. Except Kelly. She is camp, but she is also child for me.
Yeah. Either or. She could be in either.
She could be either.
Okay. Period, though. Yes. This was fun and amazing.
That was so fun.
Yes, thank you so much for being here. I'm glad you had fun. Let the girls in the chat know, where can they find you, Queen? Where are you at?
Oh my gosh, I'm everywhere. You can find me on Instagram at Bayleigh. You can find me on Twitter or X, sorry, Bayleigh Pelham, or sorry, Pelham Bayleigh. And on TikTok, Bayleigh at Bayleigh Pelham. Find me everywhere and follow me and tag me and ask me all kinds of questions because I love answering them.
Yes. Oh my God. Everybody follow Bayleigh everywhere and ask her questions and all of that. Make sure y'all get into our continuous Big Brother coverage. Of course, every Tuesday we do the live feed recap with the special guest. We had Leah on last time. We had Quinn on before that. We have somebody special for the next week after that. So get into it. Of course, every Wednesday we have our TRK Aftershow with a special guest. Now, I usually do show the special guest at this moment. However, we're going to save it for tomorrow's eviction breakdown. Bayleigh, you will have to be at the eviction breakdown.
I'll be there.
I know, that's right. And then, of course, every Thursday after the episode, we do our eviction breakdown. And unfortunately, I'm covering the challenge as well. So get into that.
Oh my God, that was on tonight. Started tonight.
It was on tonight. I need to watch it so I can talk about it, even though I don't have anything to say. All right. So yes, get into all of our other coverage. Get into Bayleigh. And thank you guys for keeping it real with the kingdom, baby. We're out.